So I went ahead and decided to make a little short video of the new laptop I purchased. Basically, pretty much decided to go ahead and get one after using my uncle's for about a week or so. I always said to myself, I never needed a laptop, even when I was in school. I said I'd never need actually a laptop. You know, that being said, started my own business, and then it became clear that I probably will need a laptop at this point, because then that'll allow me to go ahead and take care of a client's accounts, sites, and whatnot on the go, instead of waiting to get home to use my 2009 Core i7 Mac. So I decided to get the 15-inch MacBook Pro, 2.2 gigahertz Core i7, 256 gigabyte SSD. Don't plan to put anything else on it other than use it for business and whatnot. Dropped off my uncle's laptop at the Apple store. Was having a video card issues on the 2011 models. Looked around, decided, hey, you know what, I might as well go ahead and get one, you know, just so that I can continue to work and grow my business while at the house. So here we go. Gonna go ahead and open it up. This probably has been done many times as far as unboxing is concerned. Here is some of the specs. Sorry about the glare of the light there. This is the best as I could do. And here's some more. I think some of the specs are right here. I don't think that's in focus. Okay, it's a little better. Okay. So go ahead and open this up. Okay. Not sure if I'm cutting that, but okay, there we go. Okay, it's not enough. I'm going to start up a little bit. I may have to put this down. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. All right, there goes that. Actually, never bought an Apple laptop before, but if it's anything like anything else that they package, kind of like their iPhones and whatnot, I know it's gonna be pretty awesome getting this thing open up here. Get that out the way. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. Yeah, I got the standard one just from the store. I didn't need anything bells and whistles and whatnot. This is just gonna be for business. You know, nothing's gonna go on here, no special applications, nothing major, anything like that. And here we go. Nice film case. It kind of has like the tabs like you would in an iPhone. Comes in a little plastic tray, looks like. This is the most recent model. And I'll set that off to the side. Much lighter than my uncle's 2011. Not substantially lighter, but definitely you can tell a little bit much lighter than the 2011 model that he had. Standard charging cable. Looks like they had the MagSafe. I think people were having issues with this one. People didn't really like that version of the MagSafe, apparently, because of this straight edge right here. And you see, like, it's like a T, versus the old MagSafe was more like an L shaped. And let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. And the reason why people don't like that is because it sticks off to the side instead of flush with the side like the old ones. So just to give you an example, people love this version right here. This is probably a really great version of the MagSafe because you can see it's an L shaped. It's off to the side, it's flush with the side, versus the new one, which is like an iPhone charger, which is a T shaped. So you'll have it'll be sitting off to the side. So your cable port will be sitting straight off to the side of your Mac. And people don't like that because one, it gets in the way, and two, it's a little easier for people to bump into it and knock it off. So you have like on a desk at school or something like that. Here comes the other regular stuff, probably some clean cloths and some like Apple decals and whatnot. I won't even bother looking into that. Standard charging cable. Looks a little bit shorter than the one that comes with the older version. I'll have to take a look at that a little bit closer to see. But other than that, that's all that comes in with that. So pretty much standard stuff. All right, so put that off to the side. And let's go off and go ahead and open this bad boy up. Okay, you come here. I'm not sure if this thing has a charge or not. It probably needs to be charged up, but we shall see. I'm going to stop the video for a moment, get this thing open up, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, we're back. Went and got that plastic film off of there. And like you've seen in other reviews, they're going to have, obviously, let's take a look at the ports and take a look around here. So off to the side, we have HDMI and USB, and what looks like a card reader, one of the older card readers there to the far left. And underneath it, we'll take a look underneath it in a moment. Let's look at the other side. Where the charging cables are located. And be careful here, don't mess it up. Okay, so what we have here, the power cord, the power for the MagSafe, 2 Thunderbolt connections, and another USB with a headphone jack. So that's it for the sides of the case. So take a look at the underneath it, which is a little bit different than the 2011 model. A couple of things you'll notice is there's some vents off to the side here, some cooling vents. Looks like there's 3 on this side, and I believe there's 3 on the other side. So I know the 2011 had obviously some cooling issues, which led to the video card problems that they have, and a huge recall and class action that Apple had to go through to get that fixed. So hope that looks like that's been resolved. For those of you looking for a laptop, maybe secondhand off of eBay, I definitely would not suggest getting anything like the 2011 models or any models affected by the heating card, the video card issues. Even if they've been repaired, eventually what's going to happen is that the same symptoms will occur later on, because it's a design defect in the laptop as well. It's a design defect, so it's going to come back even if it's been repaired eventually. You know, with heavy use video, if you use your YouTube and things like that, as it heat cycles over the course of several years, same thing's gonna happen. So I suggest if you're gonna get a Mac laptop, keep that in mind. If it's a secondhand or an older model, if at all possible, get the newer models. Looks like they've addressed some of the heating issues with the vents on the fans on the side there. So we're gonna open this bad boy up and go ahead and see if it boots up. Like I said, more likely it won't boot up probably. But then again, a lot of Apple stuff, they're really pretty good about making sure you can at least boot up the first time, even on iPhones and whatnot. So opening up is pretty simple. All right, has a good weight to it. It moves just a little bit opening up when you open up the first time, but that's cool. Has a protective film on it. We'll go ahead and take this bad boy off here. All right, there she goes, Retina display, Mac. Got the looks like the Force Touch trackpad. Keyboards are pretty good. They have a nice feel to it. I checked this out in the Apple Store. Speakers aside, one thing is different though. The power. There's no power button right here, which is strange. I guess I need to look and see exactly how would you turn this thing off, or how would you boot this thing up to get into like recovery mode and things like that. I just haven't figured it out yet, or I'm just not noticing where it's at. Okay, there it is. Duh. There's a power button right there. So, and there we go. That launches it. All right, so we're booting up the Mac for the first time. I'll go ahead and get it connected to the Wi-Fi network. Right off the bat, the screen is absolutely amazing. Deep blacks. There we go. So let me get this thing set up, and then we'll take a look at some of the features and whatnot. Be right back. Okay, we're back. There we have it. We're logged into the system. The SSD is blazing fast. Literally, it took like 2 seconds for this thing to finish up. I'm going to launch a few applications here. First, let me go and see about the Mac, first of all. About this Mac. OS 10 El Capitan, 2.2 gigahertz, Core i7, 16 gigabytes RAM, 256 gigabyte SSD. Dad's birthday is today. I gotta give him a call. Cool. Alright, let's close that bad boy out. Everything's getting set up. And this Force Touch is really amazing, by the way. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. It feels like a click, but it's not. It just feels like one. It is not a click. It's just tricking your brain to thinking it, because you feel something in your finger, but there's no physical actual click going on here. It is really a weird sensation. You can't hardly believe this is what's happening, because when you have it off and there's no power to this, you don't feel anything. There's no mechanical click here, but it feels like one. You can hear it and audible, but that's just the little gyro in there making that noise. That is all that's doing. Anyways, let me go ahead and shut this video off, and I think that should wrap it up. Mac OS 10, Apple Macbook Pro, Core i7.